feeling a little better, so we are streaming. Gotta love it. Let me do one thing real quick. What is it? Right there. Says it is excellent. Okay. Back to it. Well, if I quit clicking on it, I think that's the chat thingy. Now I need to do this just to make sure. Okie dokie. I think we're ready now. So, let's get out of this. And we need to get back into that. And I need to start that job. Create the job. CP field work. Go position. This one. First waypoint. Start job. Should be moving. And it is driving right through the crop like we know it to. And then we need to go down here. Just wait for him to get started. Getting all this stuff. Pipe out. Trying to figure out how we're going to do this. A lot of field work got to get done today. So much field work, I decided to do a stream to do it. Been down and out for a couple days. I had no will or gumption to get on the old PC, but we need to get back to it. Oh man. All right, now I'm set up. Sorry. We're just going to follow around playing follow the leader with our combine here. Got him doing the course play stuff. I ain't figured out. I ought to probably, while he's doing that, I probably ought to set my trucks up to do course play too. But I can't. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. And, oh, got to do something real quick. I forgot to do. Had to cheat in some money a little bit to get started. We need to start off with $100,000. Enter. Get rid of that 8 million. I did that for the vehicles and stuff. So but the idea here is we're gonna start out this series with the $100,000 y'all see in the intro. If you haven't, go check that out. It's 1:45 long, and we got to harvest. It's time to go. I need to actually put that down on real time now that I think about it. Here I was thinking I was ready to live stream, but I guess not. But yeah, so this is kind of this is a 4X map. It's called Simple Midwest, I think is what it's called. Could be wrong. I think it's newer. It's got some bugs in it, but it's pretty cool. I like it. Big old wide open. It kind of reminds me of the area I'm in. Little trees and not a lot going on besides fields. So other than that, we're gonna do kind of the own the map series. Starting out with 100,000. My granddad left me all his equipment. He retired, and so I'm using his equipment. So I've got the equipment and I've got the land starting off here, and I'll show you while we're waiting on this combine. I'll show you the map here. So 14 through 19, it's all wheat. And then we own the main house area here. If we switch over to farmland, you can see everything we own. But this is a 4X map. Now, I've already tried to record on this map, and it kind of crashed on me for since. I don't know if it was a mod I was using or what that crashed it. I'm not going to sit there and downplay this map because it is an awesome map. So I don't know if, like I said, if it was my mods or this map having a bug in it. It is what it is. So we're going to try it again. If it bugs out on me, well, I do have another 4X map. It'll take me a little bit to get set up, but we will go about it and go that route because I know it's been played on many a times by me and ain't had no issues. So, but anyway, let's go back to this and catch up with our combine. It's going to be kind of really relaxed. Not a lot going on besides me being under weather. These fields are big and massive, so it's going to take a lot of money to own the map. But that's my goal I set out. I'm going to try to give myself 10 years to own all this 4X map, be a big time operation. So only time will tell if we make it or not. There'll be a lot of combining today, a lot of grain carting. I might jump in that combine, but I've been kind of leaving the combine up to the worker, really, because the grain cart operator, I don't know what his deal is, but he'll pull up to the combine, but he won't unload him, if that makes sense. And it's probably something I'm doing, but I'll have to figure out that online. But I've been pretty sick here lately under the weather. Ain't no excuse. Y'all been there. You're sick. You don't want to really do nothing except for lay around. So, but one thing leading to another. I will get it figured out. We will have a seamless stream one of these days, and we'll all be happy. Cruise control down. Following. Going by 6. 7. Caught up. Let him drop. And then down to 6. Should stay right with it. Maybe 5. See if I can drive in a straight line. because we got the stock header on this thing. So it will take a little bit to fill this hopper up. It might slow the process down, but I wanted realism with that a little bit. And I know I'm letting, you know, perfect be the enemy of good, but it is what it is. Hoping my audio quality issues fixed. I know I had a comment asking me about my quality of my audio, or what was up with it. I got that figured out. I'm not for sure what happened to it. I guess it slipped right by me. You go, because I edit all my own videos, so it's easy for me to slip and do something. A lot of these guys, you know, they'll might not edit their stuff. They'll have a video editor on the side that'll edit all their videos. That way, all they got to do is record, send it to them. I don't have that, so just bear with me. All I can do is get better, not worse, hopefully. So far, we ain't had no issues. I ain't had no lagging. I don't know what happened with that. The darn good, it just, everything looked like I was in slow motion. Like it'd take forever just to do that. And I'd be going this quick, but it'd move like this and be all kind of pixelated. So I don't know. Just a bug or what the issue is, but it did it, and I was about halfway done with this field when it happened. So because I was going to start this series off on a regular, you know, episode, record it, and then when that all went good and dandy and everything went good and everything set up, then I was going to live stream the rest of it that very night. But that happened, and then I got sick, so here we are. Be kind of curious to see out there if anybody else has played this map or if they've had the same issue with it. I really don't want to move this series to another map because I kind of like it, to be honest. And I got him going on his set on 2 headlands on this. And then he'll start his up-down rows. Barely do it outside the cab on the view. I wonder if I can get lined up here and go inside. Try this and see how bad this looks. That's pretty good. Nice little shot there. Have to get my screenshot from that. I'm drifting over a little bit, Mitch. I am. I'm really excited about Farming Sim 25 coming out. It comes out November 12th. Could be wrong. Really excited for that. I've been seeing a lot of reviews on it, and you know, big YouTubers playing it early. And it honestly, it looks amazing. There ain't no other way to describe it. This looks amazing. These combine drivers should get mad at me. Pipe in and out, every time we make a corner. I'm just trying to stay with him on the headlands until we fill up. And then once he goes back up and down row, I'll let him do a row or two. Matter of fact, I'll show you how big this field actually is. So we click on the field we are on. Yeah, click on that and then go over here. That is 43 acres. That's a pretty good sized field. It's not making me feel too good because it usually just holds it and tells me. It was kind of glitching there. So hopefully we have good stuff. Don't know how long we'll be on here tonight. I was thinking I usually try to, upload a video a day, every day or every other day, or, out of sequence, one a day, maybe 2 days to the next one. No rhyme or reason. But me being down and out, I don't want to, kind of want to, I might, depending on how long it takes or if I pass out while I'm driving. But I'd like to get all this harvested. We don't have no bins to save it, so that's one of the rules. I guess I can talk about that. The rules, we're trying to own the map. We got to own everything. We can't lease it. Start out with 100,000, granddad's equipment, and we got to buy each field. These fields are pretty expensive, I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, I turned into hello. I'm wondering if anybody chat on there today. It's alright, I'm just as nervous as you guys are. Don't worry. But anyway, like I said, we're on to own the map, and then I got 10 years to do it. Can't store no crops. We got to take it straight to the grain elevator, so whatever the actual price is at that time, that's what we get. So that's going to be our crutch a little bit, the thing that probably screws us on our growth. But I'm kind of excited. I don't like doing series that are not, lengthy. I don't like to do a couple episodes on a series and then move on to the next thing. Not saying anybody does that. Sorry to hear that you've been sick. Nice to see you on. Well, that's very nice. I appreciate it. I wouldn't wish this sickness on nobody. Been kind of going a little later than I usually do. Try to get on about 6 or 7. Like I said, it's a little bit later. Kind of upset I don't see Sweden on there. That's alright, he might show up. But it's nice that I got somebody else to chat. Usually just him. But he asked a lot of good questions. Man, I wish I could get this coughing over with. Big old field. Been around twice, and we might not be getting as much yield off this field because we didn't filled up this grain cart once. We're gonna do our down and backs. Go ahead and drop this in the first truck here. Sorry guys if I cough. Said I'm kind of feeling better, getting over it. Coming out of the woods anyway. Got two beautiful trucks my granddad left me here. He liked them long and flashy. I think the length is little hurtful in tight places, but it does make for a smoother ride. What do you plan to show us in the BTO series? Well, it's going to it's gonna kind of be this: big equipment, big fields, and efficiency. You got to, when you're running this big, you got to be efficient for sure. Because every dollar counts, because you're talking about you're going through thousands and thousands of gallons of diesel. And if y'all went to the pump here lately, I know most of you will probably be buying that unleaded stuff, but if diesel's, honestly, I haven't even looked at the diesel prices. I know it's expensive, but it's one of those deals I've got to have it in my diesel. So I don't look at the price, I just know I got to have it. So he started on his up and down rows here, and I'm going to sit back and wait, get my Dr. Pepper open, like I would if I was actually sitting in the tractor today. Can't go wrong with a Dr. Pepper. That makes the world go round. Yes, gas is very hot. Yeah, you're right. Guess while we're waiting for him, I can kind of show you this map. Got to zoom out for it. I wonder if the farmland shows it. Yeah, see how it's glitching there? It should, on the left hand, right above the balance, it clicks in how many acres it is. But it should stay there, and it doesn't. So that almost kind of worries me. Jump out of the tractor here real quick, and I can do this. Okay, so the field is actually 35 acres by itself, and the total land mass is 43 acres. But if we run over here real quick, because I do believe this one over here is our biggest field. If not, it's on the other side, and I don't want to run over there. Here I was thinking we're playing Farming Simulator right now. It's Track and Field Simulator. Okay, so this one is 149 acres, so it'd be 136 acres field. So that's a pretty good field. And just like here in Kansas, it's wheat fields as far as you can see. Right now, the guys are, it looks like they're always, looks like they're finishing up corn, or at least midway through, if not three-quarter. Starting to think that's why I had some allergies and made me sick. But that's what the local farmers are doing right now. They've been going like crazy trucks nonstop. Got back here at the tractor. Excited to see the BTOs. Well, I'm glad. I was wondering if people would be excited about this or not. I know it's not the most, you know, obviously we're just sitting here in the cab looking at the view. You know, in real life I'd be just sitting here listening to the radio. But I don't have no music picked out or nothing like that for you guys, so I apologize. Give you something better to listen to than just me. When you guys are just sitting in a cab, what are you all listening to? You like country music. That's it? So you just strictly country, nothing else? Let's actually tab over and see. He's only at 33%. So we'll combine with him for a little bit. Here's another question I got for you guys. What are y'all's thoughts on my my new logo for YouTube? Did I win with that one, or is it kind of, yeah, we figured you'd go something with that, or kind of plain Janers to stand out? Try to do something that got, you know, I'm Cowboy Cole, so I tried to get something to match that in a picture. Oh, thanks. There's one on the board for liking the logo. I'll have to mark that down. There's two. For both of you do. Well, that makes me happy. You're both easy to please. Now I'm starting to get worried about old Sweden. This thing don't even have, oh, there it is. I was say this thing don't have a radio in it. It says 10:59. But the game says it's 11:57. That is a lot of weed out there. Yeah, we're not, I'm looking down at the bottom left. Oh man, I've already said this before on other streams. I'm all over the place. I've got a rule. My rule is with music, if there's any part of my body that moves while I'm listening to the song, I like it. It might not be my favorite, but I like it. If it doesn't do any of that, and I huff and puff, yeah, I'm changing the station. I mean, it could, I mean, literally anything. It could be some stuff you can't even understand because they're talking so fast in it. It's got a good beat, and it fits my mood at the time, or I understand a couple of the words, good to go. And I'll add it to my playlist. It's at 51% here, so we're gonna get it. Yeah, actually, believe it or not, it's gonna take longer to harvest it, I think, than to plow it. I think I get the old 2410 plow that we got at the shop, and I've got 2 of them. You got that big versatile. I can put 2. I can either divide and conquer, or I can put two tractors on the same field. Probably knock it out quick. Can't remember how big a wingspan that's got, but it's pretty big. I want to say it's at least, well, it's wider than this header, I'll say that. Probably 2 of these headers wide. And I could have put a bigger header on this, but I don't like watching these combines with them big old headers just start bouncing up and down in the front. Teeter-tottering on the front tires. I don't like that. I don't feel like that's realistic at all. I mean, it's realistic in fact that that's exactly what it would do, you know, in real life, but for gameplay, you know, what, gotta be wear and tear. The idea here is we're gonna, my plan, I guess you could say on this BTO series is I don't want to get rid of no equipment, I want to add to it. So probably for this size of field and farm, you're going to need an X9 John Deere, or the biggest one, case specs. I can't think what it is right now because I'm not a case guy. No, I'm not going to know John Deere, but probably an X9 with one of them 50-foot drapers. Oh man, I don't know. In game they don't do bushels. So, but we can go right now. Wheat's going for, at the grain mill, $273 per 1,000 liters. And I want to say there's 37 liters in a bushel, I think. So you'd have to just do the math on that. But per 1,000, so let's just say we get, 100,000 liters, 273. Take that time 100. So 273,000. I think my math might not be accurate, but he's at 66%. We're gonna go ahead and unload him. Get over here in this thing. And then in real life, I have no, if that's what you're asking, I have no idea what the prices per bushel is right now. I'd have to look that up. And it's probably going to differ from my area to yours. Shouldn't, but there shouldn't be that much, but go ahead and get him unloaded before he gets down here to turn around. So far, so good on the map, though. Everybody that's in chat, cross your fingers. We don't want this thing to crash midstream, because then I'm just going to have to end the stream. And we'll have to figure it out. Maybe I'll come back in tomorrow. Because he's going to let me finish him off before he continues on. And he got a lot in there. Let's say he can only hold like 15,000. He's kind of stutter stepping. I wonder if he thinks I'm in the way. I won't get out of his way, just in case. I didn't think I was. Man, I tore up the field. Good thing it's going to get probably plowed again. But then the cultivators on this game are pretty big too, so we don't have to plow every time. You don't have to do that every so often. You bring the dirt from the bottom and bring it up on the top. So, but cultivators are just like a shallower plow. Doesn't go. It just smooths the surface and turns it up and breaks all the hard stuff up from compaction. Now they've got the one I'm going to go after for this series is I think 24 meters wide. There's 3 foot a meter. So 24 times 3 be, what is that, 70 some, 80 feet almost wide. Four 48, 72, yeah, so 72 feet. So every pass is 72 foot, and you can cover a lot of ground, a lot of acreage real quick. Hey, look, somebody can do math. You're better at it than I am. Another thing that got brought to my attention, let's see what you guys think, since you're 2 new people. Well, you're not new people. I think I've seen your guys' picture on the subscribers list for a little bit. But what do y'all think of the Twitch stuff? Should I stream on there as well? I got told I needed to stream on that, and I went ahead and made an account on there, but I haven't streamed yet. And I ain't gonna lie, it looks a little nerve-wracking. I'm kind of up in the air on it, but I see a lot of people do good on it, and it could help bring followers to the channel over here from what I've been told, and see what you all think of it. Never heard of it. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm just being old-fashioned. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Maybe I need to. Maybe I just need to get out of my comfort zone and ask for stuff to see. Well, I guess I didn't even ask. Can y'all hear me all right? Is everything sounding good? Call me weird, but they're just, I mean, even in real life, I'll just stand out on the side of it, edge of the field, watch combine work. You're just in awe, because, you know, if you ever stand beside one of these, if you're not around them, you don't realize how big they actually are. Big old pieces of equipment. You know, shop's got to be a certain size to house one of these things to keep it out of weather. I wonder if anybody told this guy he can dress kind of farmerish. It looks like he's dressing business casual, like he's late for a board meeting. I mean, if he didn't have the shades on, that is. But who am I to judge? He's doing pretty good at driving a combine. I'm telling you, he looks like a CEO for a corporation. Probably one of those spies trying to buy the old land out from underneath me. Yeah, we're gonna have to get us an X9. But we got to buy it. We can't lease it. There you go. We'll get it. We need to own it. Ooh, excuse me, sorry. Man, that thing, it just holding on forever. It just won't get out of my body. Feel 110% better though. Man, Friday I didn't. That was the worst. I don't know if it's something to go around with it or it's something they, they got just because of harvest. But I don't think I've ever had that before, so it can't be harvest. There'll be some goofy stuff going around. I was wondering if I was going to have to get out and back up. It's the old exciting life of farming. I'm telling you. When you got one piece of equipment, you're waiting on it to do other stuff. I'm telling you, that business casual is freaking me out. Trying to figure out why. Somebody needs to tell me too one of these days, do they have they put tags on vehicles or tags on machines like that, like a dang plate on it? I've never noticed it around here. Maybe they do, I don't know. Man, I'll tell you what, I kind of bit off a lot. It's a lot of field out there. I ain't scared of it though. Should have listened to Dad. Dad said no. Here I am. We'll get lucky. Play the old heartstring. Now he probably look at me and go, "You're dumb." Alright, let's go get our tractor up here and get caught up with him. See if we can fill his truck up over here and at least take that to the old grain mill or elevator. Drop a gear, get up this hill. Drop some more. About 1800, somewhere in there. There we go. .14 mile an hour across the field should be quick enough. I know there's some outlaws out there that probably run a lot quicker than that and put me to shame. Definitely don't want to be in road gear going across here. It's a lot bumpier than what this game's showing. How much time will it take to plow? Oh man. Again, probably not as much as it's going to take to harvest. The way I look at it is the plow, and I've got two of them, keep that in mind. I've got two plows and two tractors. And each plow is probably double what this header is. So we are not quite halfway done with this field yet. But so we'd probably be almost all, if I stuck both of them on there. I guess my button decided not to work. Sorry, guys. If I put both of them on this field, we'd already be done plowing it. We should be able to get a truck full. Kind of get us a change of scenery here. I'm staring at this field all day. A lot of people like doing the farming stuff and think it's pretty cool and want to do it, and then they're about hour 30 in a combine and they're like, oh, what did I decide to do? It's not for everybody. Go ahead and finish him out. Yep. I guess he ain't gonna let me clean him out. That's alright, we got enough to fill this truck up. We'll go ahead and empty the grain cart. Now, I didn't make these any special trailers. That's another thing too. They are stock trailers. So they hold the stock amount. I want to say it's 40,000. I think is what they can hold. So these trailers these are a modded trailer. They do have the option to do a lot more than that. But I chose not to do that to kind of add another crutch to this. Because I'm probably not the smartest guy in the world. But at the same time, I'm glad I didn't. Because now we can have a change of scenery. Because this thing's full. We'll drop this off. Now when I get up there, I'm about to help put on the help screen to see what my buttons are. I'm not sure how much horsepower this truck's got, but it's got a little bit. Start chug-a-lugging up on this field. Everybody having a good weekend so far? Do anything fun today while you're winding down and watching me? which I appreciate. Thanks for giving me your eyes and ears in chat. Just relaxing. That's always good. Boogie on down the road. Gonna be gear jamming. I can't believe you never heard of Twitch, Rachel. That's just weird. See, and I thought I was under the rock kind of thing. I ain't making fun of you, but I don't know. I just figured everybody had heard it by now. I didn't know much about it, but I had at least heard of it. Huh. All right. Well, now that you're following, you'll have to go over and check it out to watch me one of these days, because the other guy told me to give it a shot, so I think we might. I'm gonna blow this motor up in the truck. Don't pay attention to my shift. Alright, so here's the big old elevator. I was pretty impressed with this. Let's see. There's a whole... And they got people walking around. That's cool. It's like it's all hustle and bustle today. Let's see how much we're getting for this stuff. Pull in here nice and easy like. Going to do that. And I guess they're I thought they were going to disappear. They're just walking into my trailer. That's cool. OSHA probably wouldn't like that very much. I wonder if I remember it. I did. Oh my goodness, I remembered it. Got about 10 grand off of it. Actually, more than that. 55, 55. Be 11. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I kept thinking we were down to 93,000 up there. It was only 99 something. So 10,000, 11,000 a load. That's pretty good. It's a start. Now, obviously, if we had our own grain bin, we would not have to worry about the sale prices. We can sell when they're high, but we don't got one of those. Maybe that's something to look forward to, but I guess just kind of make it a rule about we have to sell right at the end, so there's no point in doing that. Sometimes I forget what I even say. My engine again almost. Go ahead and just put her in a final and let her eat. She's empty. She should be able to handle it. Cab wheat, so that's good. We made it back plenty of time. Right there. Let's see what this combine's at. It's only at 46%, so we're good. We're not getting that great a yield. Not a fan of that. Let's see, I need to probably go to precision farming on that. See what it shows. Yeah, so you see we're getting low yields, so we'll definitely have to come in and put some stuff on it and get her up to at least 80% to be making a lot of money. But hey, Granddad knew he was retiring. I guess he did. He didn't want to give me all the tricks. So first thing I might do, depending on how much money we make, might go get another combine. And let me look actually. See if we can kind of speed this up a little bit on the button. Let's look at combines. And this right here is the one we're currently running. But the old got 87,000. I'd put it pretty low. We get this field done, I might pick up that. I mean, we do have these other options, I suppose, that are cheaper. $500,000 for an X9. That is crazy. And I get every bit of it. Cases are, besides the little bitty, Massey Ferguson's, I mean, that's 55,000, but it only holds 5,600 liters. Whereas this 9600, if we put tank extension on it, it'll hold 11,800, which I think is, let's see here. If we go to what we got right now, and we put that tank extension on it, we go from, where's it at? 8,000 to 19,000. So a little under half, but I think a grain cart operator could keep up. He's at 62%, so let's go get him unloaded again. Remind me to go back to that truck and shut it off. So we're not wasting fuel. Matter of fact, I need to go get in that truck and get that tank filled up so I can give these tractors fuel. I want to say the combine's half. But it'll be needing fuel before too long. Probably go do that right after we get him unloaded. But we're getting there though. Halfway there. Big old field. You hear 34 acres, you're like, oh, that don't sound too big. So your operator going back and forth down on it. Alright, so he's good. Spinning out. Pull up over here out of the way. And we will go to the old gas station. Oh, I need to go back to that truck and shut it off. And that did leave us a nice truck. Slick. I need to trade mine in and get something like it. As we fly unrealistically down the road. If you drive this fast on a dirt road, you ain't gonna be doing it for very long. This mod's pretty cool too. It's the newer update one. Was a Lizard 350. Now they actually got the Ford brand on there, so that's always good. Kind of curious what that purple field is. We got time. I'm gonna go check. What is that? That is lavender. Huh. Pretty cool. Got lavender in the game. Tell you what, every map I download, or every time I get mods or look at mods, or got a new crop out. Giving the suspension a workout. Wow, we're flying 90. That's way too darn fast. You know, I've got that hitch up a little too high. I need to lower it, but I don't know the button. That front tire on that trailer's are not touching the ground really. Wonder if we put weight in it, if it'll actually sink it down a little bit. I want to say the gas station's up over here. We might be on a, you know, a snipe hunt here. Trying to figure out what this car up here is slowing down for. We're just gonna go around them. I know it's a double yellow. Probably one of them electric jobs running out of charge. Haven't seen a speed limit sign yet. But I know, I guarantee it's not 80. The bumper back down, it's probably 65. That's what I'm guessing. Ford's got too much power. Can't contain it. Got another one up here pumping the brakes on me. Alright, so the gas station should be right up here. I just hope it's a working gas station. See if it is. It is. It'll probably take forever to fill this thing. Gas prices look realistic. Or sorry, diesel. We're filling equipment up. I tell you what, I wish they would. I haven't heard nothing about Farm Sim 25, but I wish they would have a conversion thing where you didn't have to mod it to get bushels and gallons. Now I understand. I think the United States is the only one that does that, and that's why, you know, because the rest of the world is doing liters, and I get it, but it would be pretty cool for us over here to have that without a mod. No, I'm just sitting there whining over the little stuff. Take a guess on how much it costs us to fill this trailer up. It's taking forever to fill though. The old combine might be full by the time I get back to it. I wonder how many gallons are in a liter, or how many liters are in a gallon. Look the conversion up on that. I didn't pay attention to that part of math class. %. Feel like I'm watching paint dry. But what's a good thing about this is whatever we have left over, you know, it doesn't go bad, so we don't have to drive all the way into town to fill up the trucks. We can just use this thing. %. $4,687 to fill that thing up. Now, how many of you would like going to the gas pump and spending that to fill your stuff up? That's more than rent for most people in a month. You know, unless you live in them weird states like California and New York, then I'd probably buy you a one-bedroom apartment. Get out of the way. Sunday drivers. They're probably looking at me in the mirror thinking I'm drunk. Well, how fast do they run in here? Before they hit the brake. They're running about 50. 55. No, 50. We can't run that slow. I can't drive 55. Even made a song about it. I ain't seen no cops yet on this map, so we should be good. Hopefully we make it back to the combine. I don't want it just sitting there, so that's why I'm driving like a maniac. Of course, I'll probably just drive like that anyway. That lavender field is pretty, though. I don't know. I have to look in the deal and see how much they're offering for lavender. I don't know if it gets harvested or it has like a regular or it has to have a special head or anything like that, or a special piece of equipment. But I bet that, you know, like I'm just visually smelling that as I drive by, you know. Imagine in my mind what that would smell like. You imagine living next to a lavender field? Oh, lock it up. There's the corner. We'll be coming in hot. I don't know. Like I said in the beginning, I'd like to get most of these wheat fields done, but as long as this one's taking us, I might just be done after this field as late as it is. We made it back, and he's only at 68%, so that's good and bad. Good, because he's not sitting there waiting on us, because that's just diesel burning. Sitting there at idle. Alright, well, you have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate the time you spent with us. Again, everybody, sorry I did start late. Had my reasons. It is what it is. Go ahead and get him unfilled. I do like that dirt mod you can put on there with the combines and stuff, where it does the kind of the dust of what you're doing. You know, like, so if you're cutting grass, it's going to be green. Doing dusty stuff, it'll be that tan color, so that's pretty neat. Adds a little bit of realism. But the base game didn't have. Okay, so he's empty. And I'm spinning out, tearing up the field, putting holes in it. Guy running the plow or cultivator is really going to love me, bouncing around in the cab of the tractor. Maybe it'd be smart if I did the headlands. We might fill up this on this round. I'm just grinding the side of this thing. So Kenzie did. It ain't the quickest unload, but it ain't slow either. That's pretty good. But the stream coming out of there don't look to match the pipe. That's the only complaint about that. And I know it's not really a gripe of any value, but I think that one's close enough. We can go ahead and take her on down the road. scenery again. Shift the old gears. Stacks on this truck look pretty sweet. Sounds pretty decent too. Oh man, I'm catching gear here. I'm redlining the engine. Sitting there just dozed off. Not even paying attention. Stuff ain't gonna last very long if I don't take care of it. I'm sure they got a mod out there for motors and wear and tear, where you actually have to replace them and they cost a lot of money. You got to repair it. Thing stops on a dime for as heavy as it is. Good old Jake brake on it, I bet. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm running on a wheel and everything like that, and I have about the minimum dead zone in my steering wheel, but it is hard. And I don't know, maybe it's just me to keep it in the lines. I don't know, maybe I need a wheel with force feedback in it. Maybe that'll be my next go-to. See if wheat prices went down at all while we're gone. Unload. Drive forward. Remembered the button again. I'm learning. So we're making decent money with it. Curious if people's enjoying this map so far or not. Like I said, it's simple, but it's pretty cool at the same time. I think in the description for it, he said something, the guy that made it, said something about it's not a very detailed map, but it wasn't what he was, I think he was making it for consoles, and then he said something about couldn't make it, consoles couldn't handle the 4X, so he had to make it smaller, but he still did a bang-up job. I'm pretty impressed with it. The textures might not be all right and everything like that and goofed up in some places, but I really do enjoy this map. So if that guy ever comes across this channel and hears that, I'm not talking crap. I really do enjoy it. I know it's not easy making these maps. I can't do it. Don't know how, don't know where to begin. So tip of the cap to you. Alright, so let's check in with this combine real quick. He is at 50% on fuel. I think we're going to go get him a buddy real quick. The money's flowing in. We've already got our fuel. I don't see unforeseen expenses coming up, so let's go get him a buddy and get him the old 9600. It's 87,000. Well, 87,000 with, let's see what the header cost. 43,000. We don't have enough. Ha! We will not be getting him a buddy to make it go quicker. I always forget the headers. They are not cheap. So we need to we need a couple more runs before we do it. So we won't be getting getting a combine this time. But we will by time we probably, let's see here. I'm going to say by the time we get the next field done, we will be having another combine. Especially with 19. Oh, he didn't buy all the deals. Poor man. Go ahead and follow him up here. Well, this thing's going a lot slower than I thought. Figured we'd already be done with this field by that time. We're going on about an hour and 24 minutes. I think in an hour and a half, I'll go for about 6 more minutes. I think that'll be a good stopping point. And we will go from there. Like I said, I'm still not 100% out of the weather. My nose is starting to run a little bit, and I don't want to be on here hacking and gagging and sniffling and snoveling. My medicine must be wearing off. But I hope kind of get an idea of what we're doing, going about here. And hopefully it's something y'all interest you. Really hoping we can grow as a community and get more chats going. I appreciate those who chatted with me tonight. You all are the bomb.com in my eyes. And really do appreciate it, because without you guys I wouldn't find the drive or motivation to do this, even though it's very few of you. And just like I keep talking about it, this kid named Sweden, he's not here tonight, but I'd rather have a few of you that are loyal and dedicated like that than having hundreds or thousands that just pop in every now and then and don't contribute. Yeah, the 3 or 4 of you don't really make the channel grow, but that's not what it's about for me. This is about having fun and hanging out and talking, getting different views and opinions about stuff. And the farm work is just something we do. You all got that friend you talk to while you're doing work. whatever your job is, and it's kind of the same thing. We're doing a job here, and y'all are my work friends. So, excuse me. Yeah, my medicine's definitely wearing off. I did think on this series, I thought about only doing live streams on it, but kind of running out of the ranch is kind of giving me crap, you can say, because I'm at a point where I know what to do and what I want to do next. It's just the money's not coming fast enough, and I don't just want to blow through the years, and I don't want to cheat, because that series is about realism and doing everything real, like even down to the manual attach. So let's go ahead and finish him out here, and we'll probably end up calling that right there. And but yeah, I know the ranch, I'm kind of at a hard point to it. I got to think about it for a little bit to kind of get the story going a little bit more, but I'm sure we'll see more. I haven't give up on it yet. The audio issue, I guess, with the last one, I'll go back and look. See what's going on with that, see if I corrected it at all. I doubt I'll be able to, because I ain't that smart. So, but anyway, we're going to leave it right here. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and those that commented, I appreciate it very much. And we will see y'all next time.